Hey, what's going on? I figured while I'm on my drive into my next meeting here, I'd drop some awesome value to you guys. Hopefully you find it helpful. Hopefully that it can impact your business and the people that you're surrounded by every single day, as well as the people that surround you. In regards to culture, this is something that comes up quite often with companies, is that they're actually unsure of what their culture of their company is. It hasn't been defined. And I'll tell you, I've been recently researching Zappos and looking at the culture associated with that company. And let me tell you, people love to work for Zappos. There's more people lining up to work for them than ever. And let me tell you, they're excited. They feel like it's a fun environment, that they're there to support each other, that they're not having to dress in uncomfortable things when they go to their work, and their place that they're investing the precious time in their life to. So I ask you to sit back and relax and watch the rest of this video while I go through what I believe is important culture. I'll also be sharing some stories that actually have happened to me and other people that I know, so that you can kind of relate to that. Those analogies hopefully will help. So culture is king, in my opinion. If you don't have a strong culture in your company where people are excited to come to their work, excited to share and be honest with each other, to be able to support each other when people are in times of need, and to really be a well-tuned team. Have you ever seen a sports team that's unhappy and on a losing streak, and they get frustrated and their heads are down? Well, everybody on that team will generally be pushing towards another loss if all of their heads are down and they're not really moving in a direction of positivity and unity. And so what can we do? What are some of the things that we can do internally to be able to change that kind of feeling as leaders in our business? As a leader in our business, we have a responsibility to be able to express gratitude and to be able to praise the people that are a part of our team. And if we're not doing that, it means that we're focusing on things that might be a little bit different. How often do you praise your team members? And how do you do it? Are you sending them a one-liner email that says, "I'm grateful for you"? That's fine. But is there true power, is there true oomph in a one-line email versus something that is a video message that you might send them, or maybe an invite to lunch, and you sit down one-on-one and you express your gratitude? After all, that one team member is responsible for a big portion of your business, and also the messaging and energy in which your business wants to portray to the audiences that you're looking to win business from, right? And so how do you praise? Reflect on that. My recommendation would be to do something that's special for that person. And something that's special for that person might be the bucket list exercise. The bucket list exercise would go along the lines of saying, "I really, really appreciate what you're doing for the business and being invested in your dedication and your determination. But what I'd love for you to do is share your bucket list as to things that you want to check off in your life to be able to feel as though you're fulfilled with your journey. Share that with me." And as a leader, what we're doing is we're wanting to hear about this bucket list, because why? We want to help people actually do the things in their life that they want to achieve, right? How incredible is it to be able to help somebody achieve their dream in their life, and especially, even more so, help them achieve their dream in their life while working on the mission of what it is that you're set out to do with your business? That's an incredible thing. The next thing associated with culture would be reprimanding. People reprimand, leaders reprimand, and they go on and they go on. They focus on the dark, they focus on the negative. And is that truly what you want to have as an energy within your business? Is dark, negative, reprimand? I strongly recommend that when you are going to reprimand one of your team members, that you do it for 1 minute and 1 minute only. Put your timer on. Just do it for 1 minute and express exactly what it is that the people could improve on. And once the 1 minute is done, you don't talk about it again, right? hopefully. And if you have to talk about it again, maybe you didn't do a good job during that training session for that 1 minute to talk about how they could improve. That goes into training. So reprimand, don't over reprimand. Don't spend too much time there, because it will literally discourage and put an energy into your business that you don't want. You want a bright, positive, powerful energy and culture in your company. So do that. And so the next thing is praise. When you're praising somebody, praise as much as you possibly can, but in ways, as we explained earlier, that has impact. So we've got praise, we've got reprimand, and then the next thing associated with culture is actually allowing your people to make decisions for the company with the best interest of the company. So what I mean by that is this. I worked at a grocery store as a guy who used to bag groceries. And you can imagine, I was there bagging groceries and doing my job. Well, everybody gets a 15-minute break, and it's a mandatory 15-minute break. Well, I took the 15-minute break in the cafeteria, and I came back out. And as I was coming back out, I saw this lady that was standing in the fruit aisle, and she was just not really happy. You could see she was upset. She was talking to herself. She said, but it says fresh grapefruit, but they're not fresh grapefruit. There's no grapefruit. And there's a sign that says on sale, fresh grapefruit. But there was no grapefruit. And I walked up to her. I said, ma'am, how can I help you? I can see, you're not very happy about this situation. Can you tell me more? She says, well, the sign says that there's fresh grapefruit, but there's none. And I said, well, ma'am, let me just run into the back here, even though it wasn't my job, right? It was not my job. I'm a grocery bagger, and I'm not the guy who should be working in the fruit department, but I felt like I wanted to help this lady. Said, let me go into the back of the grocery store and let me look to see if I can find some boxes of grapefruit back there. And I didn't even know what grapefruit brands or anything looked like, right? Because I wasn't working in the fruit department. But I go back there and I couldn't find any grapefruit. I didn't even know what to look for, but I was kind of looking around. I came back out and the lady was still there. I said, ma'am, there's no grapefruit. There's no grapefruit that I can find back there. But ma'am, can you give me about 35 minutes? You go on and do your groceries and, you continue on. I knew there was another grocery store a few blocks down the road. She said, yes, no problem. I'll wait. And so sure enough, I go down the road and I go to the other grocery store and I pull the money out of my own pocket. And I bought 3 bags of grapefruit. And I'm walking back in the snow, and I get back to the grocery store and the lady's checking out at the counter. And sure enough, I said, ma'am, how many bags of fresh grapefruit do you want? She goes, oh, just 1. I bought 3. I said, here, ma'am, you know what, for your trouble, I'm going to give you this bag of grapefruit. And I give her the bag of grapefruit, and I finish bagging her bags for her. The point is that some companies, like the company that I worked for, fired me for that. So I asked you, do your staff have the authority and ability to make decisions that are important for your business, for your face, for the energy that literally is within your company? If you haven't provided people within your team, within your culture, the ability to make important decisions that are going to allow a customer experience to excel and have them come back for life as a lifelong customer, then you may want to sit down with your team and either change the team or change the team. And it's always easier to change the team by being a leader that brings incredible culture with incredible energy and brightness and positivity, and a culture playbook that will allow you to thrive with your business and to have people a part of your company that feel as though they're a part of a big mission, a bigger mission, which is helping people solve their problems and for you to over-deliver that value. So sit back and think about this video. Watch it again if you'd like. But culture is so crucial. And some of the things that we spoke about here, there's lots more, by the way. But this is so important for your business. And that's why I felt like I needed to share this during my drive on the way to my next meeting. Today, I asked a question via email to all of my staff. And the question was, tell me how you like working at Asphalt Kingdom. And you know what? I sent the email out and I started getting replies this morning that told me how people like to work at Asphalt Kingdom. And let me tell you, we have more culture work to do, but man, to hear that we're changing lives with our staff, to know that they come to work excited and eager to grow and to go, is something magical. I hope that and wish that you get that same result and accomplish that within your business, because it is 100% possible. If you have any questions at all pertaining to what I'm spoken about here, you can feel free to comment below with any questions that you might have. And if you want some advice or any tips, you know you can always call our company, and hopefully you can speak with one of our experts, one of our team members, and you can ask them about the culture in our company and how it is to work for our company. And hopefully that energy comes from within our culture and transmits to you so that you can enjoy working with us as much as our team does. Thanks for tuning in. And also please do click that subscribe button and the ringing bell notification. That allows you to know every time we push out content. I'm only looking to deliver value to you, and hopefully I can help improve your quality of life, help improve your business, help improve the results that you're looking for, which is hopefully always bringing more and more freedom to yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.